Yes, you. Have you ever wondered if we could just print more money? Well, the answer is probably, as you may have guessed, no. But why? Well, in order to answer this question, we first need to understand what exactly money is. Well, to put it mildly, money is a social construct. It's the way we use to value things so that we can make trade much easier. So, if I was a farmer and I farmed apples, I would still need other things. For example, I might need a tractor. So if I said I'll give you 1,000 apples for a tractor, now we know now that a tractor is worth 1,000 apples. This doesn't exactly help when I, an apple farmer, is trying to sell my apples to a banker who also needs apples to eat. So, we can now say that a tractor is worth 1,000 apples. So if we made every apple worth $1, and tractor is worth $1,000, and let's say this banker's a bad example because it already involves money, but let's say this banker had a box and the box was worth 5 apples, that means the box would now be worth $5. This would be a case where the money is pegged to the apple. That means $1 is always worth 1 apple, but that's a different story. So what would happen if, let's say, we gave everyone double the amount of money than they already had, and I have $1. I get $2, I would be able to now buy 2 apples with this $2. However, that would be tough for the apple farmer, because the apple farmer, he is trying to sell 1 apple for a certain amount of price. So what would he do? He'd just make it so that 1 apple is now $2 to buy. And so the $2 that I just got an extra one of would now be buying the same amount of apple. Now, the tractors that I could have bought for $1,000, if I have $2,000, I can buy double the tractors that I used to be able to buy. But now the tractor guy, he's losing double the amount of tractors that he used to lose. So he'd increase the price of his tractors. And slowly, everything would just increase in price, or inflate in price, and it doesn't really make a difference in the economy. That's why you can't exactly print more money. Now, here comes a problem where it can actually have a big detractor, because inflation is just in a closed economy. But as we know, there's a lot of trade between other things. And what might happen is, something in my world, let's say I live in Cityville, okay? In Cityville, a tractor now costs $2,000. And then in Town, a tractor still costs $1,000. You see how there's a problem here with the disparity in price? And we can actually see this as a very good example in Weimar Germany, which was Germany after World War I. After World War I, France and the UK, who won the war, went to Versailles, a city in France, and made the Treaty of Versailles, which, among many other things, involved Germany paying a lot of money in reparations to the UK and France to pay back the war. Now, Germany also spent a lot of money in the war, but because they didn't win, they were actually down a whole lot of money. So, Germany was broke. In order to pay this back, they started printing more and more and more money, which caused hyperinflation, and now everything in Germany was super expensive. So, at that point, it was cheaper to burn paper money than it was to buy firewood. It was insane. Now, they actually solved this in a very interesting way, which an American guy, Charles G. Dawes, if I'm not mistaken, made a plan because the UK and France still owed the United States money because of the war. They used their banks to loan money to Germany, and Germany paid back France and the UK, who paid back their debts to the United States, which kind of made like a weird cycle, but money works weirdly. All this goes to show is that money is, in fact, a social construct and that its value fluctuates. But an important thing to note is that if we print more money, the fluctuation will not change, it'll just increase or decrease as a whole. And it won't really change anything to the economy if you just double everything. It's like a proportion. If you have a 1 to 2 proportion, you double it, you'll have a 2 to 4 proportion. So even though the 2 is now bigger than the 1, the 4 is also bigger than the 2. Anyways, I hope this made sense. Thank you for watching, and if this helped you, it'd be great if you leave a like and subscribe maybe. Bye-bye.